Hey guys, I'm the Duke, and today we're just going to be wandering around the wilderness here in Central Florida to see what animals we could find. So hopefully we'll get lucky and see something cool. Alrighty, we've only been out here for a few minutes, and we already found something pretty interesting. These here are what looks to be eggs, most likely turtle eggs, and they look pretty recently hatched. I'm not an expert on turtle eggs, but if I had to guess, I would say these are gopher tortoise eggs. So maybe we'll get lucky and see what we can find. Now this seems to be quite a large clutch. Usually they don't have, could be two clutches together actually, I don't know. But from what I researched, they don't have too many eggs, maybe like 6 to 8. But it looks like here quite a few, so hey, it's a good sign. Hopefully they survived and made it out okay. Okay, now up here, what appears to be a burrow, and I believe this is a gopher tortoise burrow. Let's take a look inside and see what we can find without disturbing them too much. Oh yeah, he's in there. Looks like a good size too. I don't want to disturb him too much, but I'd like to get a camera shot of him. Let me see if I can get the camera in there so you can see him. Definitely can see the gopher tortoise right there. Just hanging out. But we don't want to disturb him too much. So he's just digging away. He's good size. We had some heavy rains, so he might have had his burrow flooded last night. He might be trying to fix it up or whatever, but really cool. And we'll talk more about these animals in a little bit. But for now, let's just keep searching. Yeah, I can definitely say that this is gopher tortoise territory. We have a little baby guy here who looks very freshly hatched. However, he didn't quite make it. It looks like something got to him. Maybe the ants got to him, and or whatever. Something got him, and he didn't quite make it out of his burrow. It's just right here. But very cool to see these tortoises active in this area. These are a threatened species, a keystone species in the state of Florida. So it's great to know that they're here, and they appear to be here in pretty decent numbers. So we will continue our search, see what else we can find. And here again, another burrow we have. Let's see if we can see anything in this one. Try to do our best not to disturb them, but at the same time, just get a peek. You see him, he's way down there. I don't think I'll be able to get him on video, but let me just give it a shot anyway. There you can see Shell, if you look way in the back, that's him just hanging out, or her, not sure. But gopher tortoise. Here's another one of those gopher tortoise burrows. I did check he is in there, but, or she I should say, but I'm not gonna bother him by stuffing the camera up there. I'm just gonna let them hang out, but they're definitely here for sure, so it's really awesome to see. It's really no wonder why these gopher tortoises love to be here. These are wild blackberries right here, and they are just delicious. And I definitely don't recommend you eating, well, that one has a blackberry beetle on it. You gotta be careful about that. If you find these blackberries, some of them do have insects already on them, eating them, because let's face it, they're delicious. So I might eat that one because it has a blackberry beetle on it. I'm just gonna let that one go. But there'd be no wonder why they're here, because these gopher tortoises love these berries. Some of them aren't quite ripe yet. The red ones aren't ripe. The darker ones are good to go, and they are just good. I've been eating them since I've been out here. I just can't get enough of them. Yeah. and this is probably common sense knowledge to most, but you don't want to eat any wild berries if you're not 100% sure of what they are, because they could be poisonous. So before you just think, oh, I have to look, that berry looks so good, you definitely want to do your research and know what you're eating, because you can make yourself very, very sick. But these here are just your average wild blackberries. So these are good to eat. Oh man, they are sweet too. And here's a pretty interesting little guy. I'm not sure what species of toad this is, but I'm gonna try to see if I can grab him and get a closer look. So like I said, I'm not sure exactly what this little guy is. He's really tiny, he's about the size of a quarter. And I'm kind of surprised to see him out during the day. Usually I would imagine that he would be buried right now, but there was a lot of rain last night to bring these guys out. He looks pretty chubby, so I'm sure he had a good meal. But pretty cute little guy. It's a really cool animal. It's another one to add to our list of things we are able to find today in our quick little walk around nature. It's amazing what you can find if you just get out of your house and take a walk around. I'll try to look him up later and give you more information about him. Adorable. This guy, found this guy along the way. Pretty common, but still, even the common things you have to take time to appreciate. Probably not gonna let me get any closer. Let's just see. You gotta appreciate the little things sometimes. Even this little guy, fairly common, but still, such an interesting little animal. Now here's something that you might not want to stumble across inside of these, inside of this little palm tree thing. Is a wasp nest. I'm not going to try to aggravate them, but I do want to see if I can get a look at them. See, you can see in there. There's definitely a wasp nest in there. One of the animals that you wouldn't mind not running into out here, but hey, they're out here too. And they have their purposes just like any others. Just as much right to be here as any other animal. And as long as you're respectful of their space, and they won't really bother you too much. There he is. On guard, always. They're still pretty amazing little creatures too. Okay guys, here's a pretty cool one. Eastern lubber. And these guys are pretty common around here as well. That's a pretty good size one. Let's see if I can get him. I got him. Really cool little dude. They actually get used for dissection in a lot of biology classes, but it's another really cool animal you can find around here. There we go. There he is. majestic Gopherus polyphemus, more commonly known as the Gopher Tortoise. Now, if you see one of these guys, the best thing to do is just let it be. We're not gonna pick it up or do anything. We're just gonna check him out. This will be a pretty good size. His shell is about the size of my hand. And if you find one, Florida Wildlife Commission has a great app you can use. Take a picture of it and post it on the app to track it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Got it. Really awesome. He's poking his little head out. His feet are kind of like, almost look like elephant trunks, elephant legs. Thick for walking. Well, that's him. That's the keystone species that's threatened in Florida. Go forth, little buddy. Well guys, that's about it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a walk around my backyard, Central Florida, and checking out some of the animals that we have. Oh, actually, this is the one I've been looking for. I'm really excited to show you guys this. Found, just as I was closing, a black racer right here. Check it out. This is the guy that I wanted to see, that I wanted to show you, and it's just an amazing coincidence. I was just about to sign off, and there he is. He's like a totem. He's like, he comes out when you least expect it. He could be, these guys are super quick. They are non-venomous. His head is it's kind of just shaped almost like a thumb, not so much like a big pit viper or rattlesnake. He doesn't have a rattle, but when they're threatened, they will actually shake their tail, much like a rattle, to simulate that kind of warning effect. So he looks pretty good size. He looks about maybe 4 feet long. That right there is the black racer. It's pretty common here in Florida. A really cool animal, and I'm really excited to be able to show you guys. So he's on the move now, cruising along. This is just another amazing animal you can find. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button below. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on the video? What's your favorite animal that you find commonly in your backyard? Thanks again for watching.